you look gorgeous, and Kartik, your hair looks gorgeous.
अरे
Okay, so you know.
और बाकी मैं I'm competing with my hair only now. ऐसा लग रहा है. हाँ?
Amazing.
Thank you.
My hair
Thank
is
you.
feeling left out now. More extensions I'll put in for tomorrow.
I have become the number one choice for a lot of filmmakers, and I wanted to continue, and I want with, I mean, it can sound a bit arrogant और वो थोड़ा सा मेरे ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस भी दिखता है कई बार, बट वही मुझे मोटिवेट भी करता है. मैंने पहले भी बोला कि आई वांट टू बी द नंबर वन एक्टर, कि मेरे अलावा कोई ऑप्शन ही ना दिखे कि साइन ही नहीं कर सकते, इसके अलावा कोई और ये रोल नहीं कर सकता. सो दैट इज़ माई एम, एंड आई होप समवेयर डाउन द लाइन मैं वहाँ पे पहुँच रहा हूँ, एंड बाय नेक्स्ट ईयर तो वो ऑप्शन मिलेगा भी नहीं कोई और. एक लड़की, हाँ, मेरी फ़ोटो और उनकी फ़ोटो शादी का फ्रेम बना के आ गई थी, और वो घर पे नीचे खड़ी थी कि हम लोग मैरिड है, बेसिकली वी आर मैरिड, ऐसे करते. सो वो आई थिंक अगर थोड़ा क्रीपी. आई फील दैट आवर ऑडियंस इज़ वेरी स्मार्ट, एंड they enjoy a good film, whatever the genre be.
Sorry, your question was? You said litmus
This is
test
the
and my
litmus
mind went
test.
everywhere.
Hi Kartik, hi Alaya.
Hello.
Welcome to News 18 Showsha.
Thank
for
you so
having
much.
us.
Thank you.
How are you guys doing?
Superb.
Very excited.
You look gorgeous, and Kartik, your hair looks gorgeous.
अरे
Okay, so you know.
और बाकी मैं I'm competing with my hair only now. ऐसा लग रहा है. हाँ?
Amazing.
Thank you.
My
Thank
hair
you.
is feeling left out now. More
Imagine.
extensions I'll put in for tomorrow.
Okay, keeping the hair conversation aside, coming to the teeth, Freddy.
Yes, yes.
From the surface of it, it looks like a really stylish film. Also, for the lack of a better word, slightly creepy as well. In fact, I think we do not know much about your character yet, but you know, your Kaina's and apparently your Freddy's obsession. I would want to start off with asking, have you ever had a weird encounter with a fan or somebody which really proved to be toxic and obsessive to a point where you really creeped you out?
Yours will probably be a cooler story, so you say first, then I'll say mine.
I really don't have
You
a
don't?
creepy fan story because.
Really?
I mean, it's not actually creepy. अगर मैं There have been instances जहाँ पे एक लड़की, हाँ, मेरी फ़ोटो और उनकी फ़ोटो शादी का फ्रेम बना के आ गई थी, और वो घर पे नीचे खड़ी थी कि हम लोग मैरिड है, बेसिकली वी आर मैरिड, ऐसे करते. सो वो आई थिंक अगर थोड़ा creepy
How
है
did you
तो.
react to it?
And no, I got to know about it later.
अच्छा.
I didn't see it only, but yeah, it felt creepy at that time कि अरे ऐसा deja vu हो रहा है, कुछ ये हो क्या रहा है, what is happening. So that is one, that instance basically that I remember.
Alaya?
Mine was actually before I became an actor, funnily enough.
Really?
It was like ages ago, you know, just when like Instagram ka thoda was there and like nothing else. Like it was like very like old, it's an old story. But this is the one I remember. There was this guy that used to always message me on Facebook. Okay, this is when Facebook was still like a thing. Okay, so he used to keep sending me these messages to go to that other folder, you know, where it's not your main people. And I used to see it and I used to ignore it and all of that. One day, I had gone to a mall, okay, with a bunch of my friends. And I had gotten irritated with them or whatever, and I was upset, and I remember leaving and gone to my car, and I came back home, logged on to Facebook, and I got a message from him saying, "You look very upset today. What happened?"
God.
But I remember that really creeping me out also because I was very, very young. But that's it. It's irrelevant, very small.
But what is this one thing that you both are obsessed with?
Oh, you are obsessed with your work. I'll answer for you. Yeah, literally all he thinks about.
Obsessed with my films and work,
Yeah.
And Katori.
Of course, he's so cute.
I'll tell her. But
It's a
Yeah,
she.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
What am I obsessed with?
don't say yoga.
Not yoga. I'm not going to say yoga now. Yoga is coming into every interview here also. I don't know. I have like micro obsessions. Like,
Okay.
like there are like all these. I'm a little
It
obsessed with
changes.
everything.
Okay.
I'm not like a chill person. Like I'm like always like up, you know. So
Always like obsessed. Mainly.
always micro obsessed. You know. So I'm micro obsessed over everything. So yeah, it's not one large obsession, but it's like small. Like bursts of obsession everywhere.
All right. Okay, so Kartik, you know, because based on the films that we have seen you doing so far, you have hit the right chord with the audience. They, really resonate with you. And I'm sure as an actor, you want to constantly push the envelope, try explore different genres. But since you are a people's actor, when you did sign Freddy, were there any apprehensions in your mind that, how are they going to accept me in this kind of a dark role?
Not really. I mean, I think audience बहुत smart है अभी, and they really are picking up on things such as, मतलब इसका भी जैसे we released a minute the first mini clip, वो 45 सेकंड या 1 मिनट की थी वो क्लिप, उसमें भी इतनी छोटी छोटी चीज़ों में उनको मज़ा आने लगा, वो ऑटोमेटिकली वो चीज़ हमें ऑलरेडी शायद से, मुझे भी पर्सनली ऑलरेडी वो चीज़ शायद पता थी, बिकॉज आई एम ऑल्सो एन ऑडियंस, मैं खुद भी वो फिल्म्स देखता हूँ, मैं खुद भी इंजॉय करता हूँ, मुझे भी शॉक होना पसंद है, थ्रिल होना, थ्रिलिंग मोमेंट्स उनमें जीना पसंद है, सो आई थिंक सो वाइस वर्सा मेरे लिए भी वही चीज़ थी कि जब मैं ऐसी फिल्म कुछ करूँगा तो देयर वाज नॉट अ क्वेश्चन दैट कि ऐसे कुछ एक्सेप्टेंस की बात होगी या will they be able to look at me the same way or something like that. तो वैसा नहीं था. I always thought that it's a great addition to what I'm doing. It's a great because I loved the script and I was totally into it. तो जब वो हुआ था और कोई thought ही नहीं आया मुझे कि ऐसा कुछ सोच होती है या नहीं, because I feel that our audience is very smart and they enjoy a good film. Whatever the genre be.
But tell me something, were you like a little taken aback when you first saw the teaser, looking at yourself?
I was happy.
Yeah.
I was just really happy. And all the more happy when we got the kind of reaction.
Yeah.
You know what? So वो एक universal एक response जब आया Freddy के लिए. So I was really, I felt validated and yeah, we were also delighted with the fact कि yeah, ये फिल्म में इतना बड़ा रिस्पॉन्स आ रहा है, अभी तो इतना सही दिखा है.
That's right.
So yeah.
So Alaya, this is your second film that's about to release. It's always said that your second film is actually the ultimate litmus test.
Really?
Yeah. Do you feel the pressure?
I feel safe. I feel safe. Sorry, your question was? You said litmus test and my mind went everywhere.
So, do you feel any kind of pressure before the release of the film? Or do you feel like a newcomer all over again because this is happening after 3 years?
Yeah, this is exactly what I was about to say. I feel like a newcomer all over again because it has been 3 years thanks to the lockdown and thanks to all of that. I do feel like I'm starting again in a lot of ways, and I feel like there's even more pressure now for me because my first film came out and my performance was reviewed very well and all of that, touch wood. But then 3 years went by. So now I feel like, now it's like even more expectation. Even though it's just my second film, it feels like I should have done more work in the middle. Even though I have shot 3 others. So I don't know, it feels very, I am nervous, but more than nervous, I am just very excited. Very excited.
But, I'm sure this film was sort of 90% made before, a while back, I'm assuming. And then your another film, Almost Pyar with DJ Mohammed, right? Yeah. So that's also, I think, was 4 years in the making.
That was also 4 years in the making. Actually, the thing is, between the second and the third lockdown, I finished 3 films in 3 months. So suddenly, after doing nothing, I was doing too much. I couldn't have time to breathe. So now, all of them, since they got done around the same time, they're all getting ready to release around the same time.
Yeah.
So there was there's Freddy, there's Almost Pyar, and there's U-Turn. And then there was another one just announced. So
that's what I'm saying. Now that they're releasing finally, did the wait ever get frustrating?
Of course. Of course, it was frustrating. It was also very scary because it was such an unprecedented time. You didn't really know how to approach it, how to bounce back from it.
Right.
It was quite a unique case in that sense. So I think it was just about taking it one day at a time and learning and figuring out what you can control and what you absolutely can't control. So what I had any control over, I was doing my 100% at it. And what I had no control over, I stopped trying to control it.
Right.
Yeah.
So Kartik, we spoke to you. This was just before the release of Bhool Bhulaiya, to the one of the biggest hits of the year, and you said that I just want to be the #1 actor. I'm not happy with the #2 spot at all. After the film became what it is, would you say that you are the #1 actor now?
I mean, I would say this, that I have become the #1 choice for a lot of filmmakers, and I wanted to continue, and I want it can sound a bit एरोगेंट और वो थोड़ा सा मेरे ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस भी दिखता है कई बार, बट वही मुझे मोटिवेट भी करता है. मैंने पहले भी बोला कि या आई वांट टू बी द नंबर 1 एक्टर, कि मेरे अलावा कोई ऑप्शन ही ना दिखे कि साइन ही नहीं कर सकते, इसके अलावा कोई और ये रोल नहीं कर सकता. सो दैट इज़ माई एम एंड आई होप समवेयर डाउन द लाइन मैं वहाँ पे पहुँच रहा हूँ एंड बाय नेक्स्ट ईयर तो वो ऑप्शन मिलेगा भी नहीं कोई और.
Wow, that's great.
Nice.
I would want to talk a little bit about Shehzada because that
Yeah.
has also received an unprecedented response from the
Thank
audience.
you.
It released on your birthday,
Yeah.
right? Tell me a little bit about that. What has been the response like?
Terrific.
Something that has stayed back with you.
Yeah, I mean, for the first time I'm doing action in Shehzada, and the whole teaser was about action and एक ही line उसमें वो family के बारे में था. So that is another film which I'm really excited about, and it's going to release on Feb 10th next year.
Yeah.
So in theaters. Again, it's something which I'm doing for the first time.
Yeah.
And I feel really blessed and happy that जिस तरीके का reaction और response, it was massive. The kind of response that we got on my birthday, वो बहुत tricky भी था, birthday खराब भी हो सकता था. क्योंकि ऐसी चीज़ों में you never know कि क्या हो जाए. But we were pretty sure. Rohit was pretty sure of the teaser, and so was everyone associated with it. And yeah, we were really happy. I mean, the whole day went really well, and still I'm getting reactions to that. And वो होते होते suddenly we have shifted gears to Freddy back again. So it's something which I'm enjoying. I mean, there are two different films, two different characters, and I mean both extremely opposite characters. So which I feel I'm really lucky to be doing such work.
Yeah. In fact, it's been touted to be one of the biggest hits of the next year.
I mean, hopefully, fingers crossed. So
Yeah. But guys, before we let you go, we have some fan questions that we have taken.
For both of us or
yes,
just one?
of course, both of you. Okay, so this is Ragini asking Kartik, any plans of settling down? Is there a pressure from family to get married?
नहीं, I think they तो still. My mom keeps saying अभी 3-4 साल काम कर.
3-4 is not that much.
Yeah, it's not that
That's
much,
crazy,
but still they're like आराम से काम करो and yeah, I think she feels that distraction ना हो जाए and stuff like that. It's very generic to say that, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm focusing on my work. So ऐसा कुछ pressure family से तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं आया अब तक.
But is there room for love?
मैं always बोलने वाला था. Yeah.
Always room for love.
Yeah, 100%. Why
Great.
not? Yeah.
Well, girls, they have some hope. Okay. Alaya, this is Ravi asking you, will we ever see you doing a full-blown commercial film with song and dance sequences?
Yeah, I hope.
Why not?
Sure, I hope so. Yeah, I'm doing again like
Yeah.
not similar to what you're doing, but like in a way, I'm doing all sorts of things. One of my films is like the other. All of them are vastly different from each other. I actually feel great comfort in like an acting space.
Yeah.
So actually, that's where I feel my most comfortable. But I'm always wanting to do more and grow more and learn more and perform more, and hopefully people like it. And then so 100%. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so this is for both of you. Mohini asks, one thing that you discovered about each other and one thing that you don't like about each other.
We have to think of the don't like.
वही
Now, the
मैं
one
भी
thing I do
don't
so
like
quick.
पे जा रहा था.
Yeah, I know my first answer. My second one thing I
चलो
don't
पहला
like.
वाला बता दो.
No, wait, I want to think of the don't like also. It'll be nice.
You start?
I think he has thought of an answer because he's smiling.
No. I keep smiling.
Okay, I'll say the thing that.
You don't like.
No.
thought
I
you
haven't
like.
thought of the don't like
Yeah.
yet. Okay, I'll say the other one.
Yeah.
And I've said this now earlier in another interview, but I remember being so utterly shocked by how someone could have so much commitment to the work that they do. In the sense that
Okay.
I thought I work hard. Okay, I really did. I was like, he doesn't stop working. I don't think there's a moment of the day where he's not working or not thinking about his projects or not thinking about his films or not thinking about what he wants to give the audience next. His life revolves around the films he does.
Yeah.
And that is incredible because no wonder he's so successful. If all he's thinking all the time is about all of this, and that's what he's attracting into his life, and the detail he goes into every aspect of everything, I think it's quite incredible. I don't know when he sleeps. I don't.
Even I don't know.
Chalo Kartik, you tell us.
I think she's someone I didn't know her before the film, before Freddy started, but and I knew that she's a talented actor, and but apart from that मुझे कुछ नहीं पता था. And when I met her, then I started seeing how वो एक होता है ना sincere student की तरह. So she's like that कि वो काम को मतलब वो उसको उसके optimum उस पे लेकर जाती है कि यार ये सीन अगर मुझे सबसे मतलब इसके सबसे ऊंचे वाले इफेक्ट तक कब तक आएगा तब तक वो करती रहती है प्रैक्टिस है
Had to match what he was doing. He was doing such good work. I was like, need to up what's happening.
No, but a lot of people don't do it, and she actually does that, and she keeps again. She's someone who's only again trying to better what she's doing, and she wants to do the best in that zone or whatever she's doing, or whatever scene she's performing. So I think that's a great. It's very quite inspiring, also quite motivational. Also when you see that someone is actually working so hard in front of you. So
How
that is
sweet.
one thing I saw. Yeah.
Let's end it on the happy note only. Why go into things we don't like then?
Okay, so Kartik, this is somebody called @standing Kartik asks any update on your next with Love Ranjan.
I mean, still he's busy with his post work of his next movie. और मेरा ये अभी फ्रेडी का चल रहा है हमारा. So I mean अभी कोई update ऐसा कुछ मिलेगा नहीं. He has to take a call. He has to decide. जब भी, but I'll always be ready जब भी उनका कुछ ऐसा लगेगा कि कुछ ऐसा एक फिल्म करते हैं. So because he's someone जिन्होंने मुझे launch किया and first film मैंने उनके साथ की, and he has a special place in my heart, and so I'm always मतलब मैं तो रुका हूँ कि कब whenever he offers me a film. Yeah.
This is Raisa ask him if he has any thought of working on any other industry.
I don't know, मतलब मैं it depends on the films kind of, but I would love to do a Telugu movie, or I'm or a Tamil or any language movie. Yeah.
Great. And lastly, Ayaz asks Alaya, are you single?
I am single.
All right. You got your answer. On that note, guys, thank you so much for your time, and all the very best for Freddy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Kartik Aaryan,
Hi, I'm Alaya F.
and you're watching us on
News 18 Showsha.